And we're back on a very special episode of Suave and Friends. As you can see, I got a co-host with me. Who do we got as a co-host
Richie
today?
Ray, you already know what's up, RPO TV.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
We out here in Los Angeles. This is like the end of our Los Angeles tour, towards the end. But we got two really cool guests with us today in the building. My brothers. I've known these fools for quite a few years now. We're going to get into a little bit of what they do, but all around good people. Who do I got on my left side here?
One word, 4 letters.
Y'all, let's go.
And who I got to my far left?
Come on, man. It's
Let's go! And if you don't know, this is the Melrose family, right? This is the Melrose boys. Like I met Dreddy my first haircut ever in LA, and then he just introduced me to the family, man.
Yeah, we're in the hot
Literally
sauce.
took me on the tour. Everybody, you know, now coming back, like seeing
I got the
people.
Suave tour.
Right.
The Dreddy tour.
Rich got the Suave tour today, taking to all my little hidden spots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But man, what do y'all do, man? Why are y'all relevant?
Ooh, relevant?
Let us know this.
Fire.
What do you do, Mr. 4 words 1 letter or 4 letters 1 word? 4 words 1 letter.
Talk to him.
1 word, 4 letters. Nah, you know, I be doing the content. I be with the acting shit, man.
Right.
You know, I've been on Netflix. I've been on a few other things.
What are some of your credits that people might have seen? You did the Flo Milli thing, right?
I did the Flo Milli thing.
Flo Milli shit.
Keisha Cole's last video.
Come on, man. Keisha. Hey, holla at me.
I was on the last
Keisha.
Tupac and Biggie documentary.
Don't let him be the one
it was
that
it was
got-
Ooh,
docuseries,
yeah.
docuseries, yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
And where's your start? You obviously don't just jump right into all this stuff, and one day you're getting all these gigs.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about like the coming. How did you end up getting to the Big N network and stuff like that?
Man, I came to LA to December 3rd, 2015, and I just needed money. I never been to acting class, nothing, and somebody just put me onto some acting shit, and yeah, I'm just a natural. Yeah.
Did you? I mean, me knowing you, you're like just naturally funny. You like cracking jokes all the time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did you realize that you could do this for like a job?
Hell nah. Hell nah.
What was it like your first time that you got paid for your talent?
I was myself. I had everybody laughing.
Uh-huh.
I was ratchet as hell. I was straight New York.
Yeah.
So they fucked with it. You know, LA be mad fake.
But I'm saying, like, what's that first gig that you booked that you...
It was a Tinder gig. It was,
Like,
it
yeah,
was
for Tinder?
Nah, it wasn't Tinder. It was like dating apps.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was
What'd
dating
you do?
apps. It was like just I was explaining to an old lady about dating apps. She didn't understand. Yeah.
Oh, that's when you was with Martha Stewart. That's a fact.
Oh,
trying to do like a
that's what your
Mark-
your script was.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a script.
He was on a cooking
Oh,
show.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just did what you could do best.
Yeah. I wasn't in the crazy.
Can you say how much you got paid for that one?
Damn, I don't remember. It was probably like $300.
Okay,
That's what's
okay.
up.
That's,
That's
realistic.
awesome.
Yeah, that's realistic.
That's really good.
And
That's the car bill.
is that commercial still running?
No,
Okay, so you don't get no more money from that, or was it a one and done, or?
it was a one and done.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know, like, residuals,
Yeah.
whenever you have a song or you have something that's playing on the, like on TV and stuff like that, you get money
residuals.
for that stuff. Do you have, have you experienced that yet? Do you have things that you're in that...
I ain't gonna lie to you. My first contract was fucked up because in Hollywood they don't want to pay you. So
Right.
They convinced me to sign a contract. They were like, "Yo, sign this contract. We'll give you $700." And I was broke as hell.
Yeah, you don't need that 700.
So I ain't know about residuals. So I signed the contract, and after I signed it, my commercial was playing in all 50 states for like a whole year.
Wow.
And
I
then
know you was hyped.
some manager hit me up and was like, "You fucking idiot! You could have made 30,000." I signed it for 700.
30,000.
Wow.
30,000.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Did you ever get a chance?
That's tough.
Now that before we get too deep in this, we're getting into some other stuff too. But did you ever get a chance now to kind of like get that, work your way out of that first deal and kind of like move your way into a better one?
Yeah, I just left it behind me.
Okay.
But you can't dwell on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go crazy if you know what I'm saying, dwell on it. So I just pushed it, and then my next gig was $1,000, and then my next gig was more money,
Right.
more money. You know what I'm saying? So
That's amazing.
Kind of tying into now Dreddy. Dreddy is also in the entertainment business and a few shapes and forms here. Dreddy, Well, give us a little bit of your background. The boy from Long Beach.
Man, you know, the boy from the east side, man.
East Side LBC.
You feel me?
You up the street from Snoop and them?
You know, we up. That's my uncle right there.
Uncle Snoop.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because it's like we so close,
Right.
but yet we so far. You
Yeah.
feel me? Because like people from Long Beach, like people out there, they pride themselves on not being from LA. You feel me? On like not being from Hollywood
Right.
or Hollywood.
What's the
You
nickname
know
from
what
being
I'm
from
saying?
there? Is it like a nickname or street name?
Nah, not really. You just from Long Beach, you know what I'm saying?
It's like
Long
LBC.
Beach, East
something
Side.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, just the LBC. You know, it's a
Yeah,
pretty
word.
big city, so you
That's
got
what's
an
up.
east side, you got a west side, you got a north
Oh,
side.
it is big, yeah.
Yeah. So you feel me? Like it was always a dream to come over here
Right.
and make it out here
Right.
and stay out here. You feel me?
We've kind of talked about how, like you were working in like I think you said you were working in a shop where it was just like not the best shop over in Long Beach. Maybe, like not to like dog them or anything, but you know.
Yeah.
And then they kind of leveled up. I think the shop that I met you at was that
Fuck
the first
them
one
niggas.
from LBC.
Yeah, no, they wasn't. They was from elsewhere. You know what I mean? They was from Dago. Shout out my niggas from Dago. You feel me?
I'm saying though, your first one out of Long Beach.
Oh yeah, that was in Wilmington. Yeah, that was in the hood.
Okay.
Yo, shout out my niggas from Wilmington. You feel me?
And then so you from Long Beach you went straight to that first Debonair.
Yeah,
We can bleed the name if you don't want to.
Yeah, no, it's like, yeah, one of my mans I was working with, he got the opportunity to come out here on Melrose. He was already living out here, commuting that way.
Right.
And I came out here to show him love. And like I'm saying, like it's like even though it's so close, like bro, I ain't never stepped foot on Melrose
Right.
till I was like 19, 20, you feel me?
What
like,
was your perspective of Melrose before you got
That's
here?
what I'm saying.
What
Think
was
about that. I lived 35
What was
miles
the
that way.
What was the idea of going there? What was the excuse that day?
Shit. It
For
was.
the
Oh, it was to get a haircut from my mans I used
Look
to
at that.
work with.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah, so I pulled up to show him love at the
Yeah.
new shop he was working on Melrose, and I pulled up, bro, and I just got hit by this energy that just consumed me. Like
Yeah.
it's just different.
It is a
you know what I'm
vibe out
saying?
here.
It's a vibe, but it's
a super vibe.
You just feel that energy, like
You feel motivated?
damn, I can make something happen.
Oh, okay, yeah, you
know what
feel
I'm saying?
inspired.
I
You're
can make
inspired.
something. Yeah, exactly.
You're like pushed. Your brain and your mind opens up like, whoa, there's
What do you think
more.
it is? What do you think makes it like that out here?
I think
Hey, you can chime in too, y'all.
I think
What
just
do you
being
think makes it like that?
being surrounded by things that make you want to level up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Seeing the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Meeting the people. Being in the rooms with those type of people. You feel
Just
me?
seeing the McLaren pull up like outside, like yeah.
Type shit. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like most of my people back home, you know what I'm saying? They got families, got kids. You feel me? Started having kids at
Yeah.
18, type
Yep,
shit like
yep,
that. You
yep.
know what I'm saying?
It's like you would be whatever you want on Melrose. Like whatever swag you have,
Yeah.
you could just like you just be
Oh,
yourself.
you be seeing some crazy. What's the
Like free
craziest thing?
thinking. Free
What's,
thinkers.
right. What's the
Hip-hop.
craziest thing that you've seen on Melrose? Like,
The craziest man. I've seen all type of crazy things.
Like,
bro. I've seen
people like, you know,
We
events.
got in a car accident on Melrose.
Okay.
A car crashed us on Melrose.
Oh
Oh
no.
man,
This
bro.
nigga ran out like.
That's a fact. But you know what? I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back to the roots. How I first met Yala, man.
Yeah,
You know
let's
what
talk
I'm
about that. Let's talk
saying?
about
Let's
that.
talk about that because
you
man,
got
it
here
was
2015.
It was 2016 when I met Yala.
So you
It
got
was-
there 2015 December.
I was outside of the
Alright.
I was outside the motherfucking food stamps building. Man, I'm gonna let my slime tell you you know what I mean? It was tough times, bro. But they weather you, they build you, they condition you. You feel me?
So basically, I was working security in the food stamp office, and I turn around and I hear
Humble
somebody.
beginnings.
Yeah, I hear somebody arguing, and it's him, and they were trying to give him 150 for the food stamp.
It wasn't enough.
Yeah, and he wanted.
It
200.
wasn't enough.
He
You
wanted-
heard me, Biden? Oh, that my man.
I love it. I love it.
We gonna get into
I
it.
love it. I love it.
Another 15.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta run that shit back, alright?
Alright, so-
Hold on,
so,
hold on. I think
Go ahead,
this
go ahead,
session
go
right here deserves a
Go ahead.
shit like that.
So I was working security in the food stamp office, and I hear somebody arguing, and I turn around, and it's this nigga. And he's arguing, he's like ready to fight.
And they in
Yeah, and he ain't nut ass niggas. That's what
It's a
he
fact.
stands for, nut ass niggas.
Friday through Sunday.
And
Monday
they
through
in.
Friday, we on our
Yeah,
shit though, you
so
heard?
he's
With some
arguing.
balance.
He's like, why you giving me 150 when I should get 200? So I came.
You gotta know your worth.
Yeah.
You gotta know your worth.
Know your worth.
Know your
people.
worth, ladies
that's
and gentlemen.
Hey, that's the title of this episode. Know your worth.
That's a fact. Hey, just know this, baby girl. If you let yourself, they will take advantage. Will take advantage.
Bars.
Bars. Bars.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But keep going. It's a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
story.
yeah,
It's a good
yeah,
story.
yeah.
So I see him arguing, and I came between the argument. And I was like, "Yo, I think he deserves 200." And they gave him the 200. He left happy, and then we became friends after that. You feel me?
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Brothers.
But,
Yeah.
Brothers.
Man, I'm glad he could help you out like
What
that.
clicks in the friendship? You know, where you like become, you know, that tight.
They're both two.
You know what it is? We both two NANs. But aside from that, it's like a dynamic duo. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Casamigos
Starsky
and
and
Pineapple. You feel me?
He's
Hey,
pineapple.
give us
pineapple.
hey, give us between the both of y'all.
Pause.
Yeah,
Three,
he said-
what
You know what
are
I'm
the
saying?
three
Nigga,
best
it's hard.
combinations? Like just anything. What are the three best combinations that come to your mind?
Pineapple, Casamigos, Reposado.
And
Can't be the
bitches.
Blanco.
You talk anything, drink, food, like a PB&J or milk and cookies or
Ooh, Molly and Starburst.
Pink
Molly and
Star-
Starburst.
Pink
I don't know
Starburst.
about say Starburst.
Pink
Pink
Starburst.
Starburst. I'll get the whole thing. I'll take the pink one.
Pink
You can keep
lemonade.
the yellow and the reds. We not
Yellow's good,
worried.
though. Yellow's good.
Yellow ones they are.
Okay, what else? What else? Give me another combination. What are some good duos? Give me your top 3 duos of all time.
Me and Dreddy, we the top snipers of Hollywood.
Top snipers in Hollywood.
Yo, you know, I be feeling like Steph Curry shooting it from the logo, you heard? Step back. My form is fucked up, but it's going in. It's going in.
I think I think that, you know, just being around you guys, like obviously you guys radiate like a lot of positive energy. Everybody's always laughing and stuff like that. I think that's really gonna help out. We know that Dreddy here is the barber of Melrose.
Man,
If you come to Melrose,
My
and
man,
you don't,
my
and
man,
you
yo.
don't, you don't
My
get a
man.
cut by Dreddy, you wildin'. You wildin'.
My brother, yo, it's nice to meet you, bro. What's your name?
Yeah.
Yala. Yo, I'm Dre.
Look, I
That's how it went. You know what I'm saying? The rest is history, you hear me? Well, oh, by the way, we writing a Bible. It's coming. The NAM Bible. Got it?
please turn.
Wait,
the
you got
page.
the cover? Can we show the cover? You got it on your phone or something? Can we?
It's coming soon. I don't got it on my phone, but it's coming soon.
But you don't got the
If it's there-
the cover.
If it's there by the time that we put this up, we'll put a picture on the screen.
Yo, shout out my brother Black Rob. You heard? Happy birthday.
Shout out Black Rob.
That's a
Look,
fact.
man,
That's the
there's
goal.
there's a few things that I want to get into, a few topics and stuff like that, and of course, you know, we'll spin back to some, you know, getting to know you. One big thing that I've been seeing in the news a lot lately is John Morant. Everybody know who John Morant is?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Everybody know who John Morant?
I mean,
Hood or
Basketball
suburban?
player,
I be feeling like I
Hood
be
or
balling like
suburban?
John.
What's going on with this guy? He's flashing guns
He said
on.
suburban?
That's what they're saying.
Suburbia?
He's flashing guns on
Yeah.
Instagram Live.
Yeah.
He's
I think it's stupid. I think like now you getting millions of
getting
dollars.
into fights.
and now you want to be a gangster.
Right,
Yeah.
Like we get money, so we won't have to do that.
right.
But that's how you could tell he's suburban.
And like, you know, of
You know
course
what
you
I'm
can have a gun, whatever,
Yeah.
license, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just
Right.
like, yo, that's like old middle school.
I ain't
stuff.
gonna lie. It's
like
definitely
old middle
real.
school,
It's some
high
real.
school.
It's some real shit. Cause everybody knows, you feel me, when you come from it, like, I mean, you don't got. But at the same time, it's like a double-sided sword.
Right.
'Cause at the same time, I feel like, you know, my man's he young, he fly,
Real.
he hot right now. You know what I'm saying? He just feeling himself. You
I
know
made
what I'm saying?
$3,000
like,
off him.
Like, if you ask me, I don't really want to go into details like that, cause you know what I'm saying. The scuffle, yeah, that's wrong. But like, you know what I mean, you
Right.
it's unprofessional,
Right.
but at the same, it's one of our rights. You know what I'm saying? We have
Yeah,
the right
it
to
is.
bear arms. Like it's not like you flashing a bag of meth on. You know what I
Well,
mean? You get what I'm
so here's
saying?
where I play the devil's advocate, right? I do agree, it is our right.
You get what I'm saying?
I also do agree that in my heart, I don't feel like it's that wrong to like take pictures with your guns or like even like in videos where they're flashing guns, whatever. You still have the right to.
Exactly.
The issue is that he works for the NBA.
And that's what I'm saying.
He
It might have
works
been
for
a
someone else,
professional.
yeah.
It might have been a professional. But at the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things,
Right. What do you think the consequence for that?
I think it was right to suspend the game.
To
That's
suspend the
light.
game,
That's
yeah, you saw
light.
that, yeah.
That's light.
Yeah, so that's what they did.
That's
Two
not
suspended
stopping-
games.
that's not
Do you
stopping
think
him.
that?
I think he's so good that he should have that he got 2 games because he's really good. I feel like he's one of like the best dunkers.
If he was a
He's really good
second
right now.
string,
He's explosive.
What do you think?
I feel like he would have.
If he was bench
you probably
strength,
wouldn't have even heard of it, and he wouldn't be playing basketball.
Yeah. You know, unfortunately,
So,
I mean, but that's just how the
Yo,
world
you're
works.
flashing a gun, like Allen Iverson used to get in trouble for smoking weed, and they didn't even see him
For
doing
wearing
it.
his pants
They didn't even
low.
see
That's a
him
fact.
doing it. They were just
But
like
that
catch
was
him.
also a different time.
Yeah,
That was a more cringy time.
He
But
set the path.
I'm glad we passed that.
But you're right. But even you look at the times, gun and weed.
He set, but you know what I'm saying. He set the path.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like-
is true. Yeah.
Like damn, gun.
There's
Like
two
bro.
extremes that they
Yeah, like,
kind
you
of.
got- yeah.
Like Iverson, if anything, Iverson really paved that way for all these other young,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yo.
saying?
He did.
Hood, like, you know what
Dudes,
I'm saying? To pull up and really beat themselves in a way, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really broke those molds.
He
So-
did big time, even with fashion and swag. And
Exactly.
Jordan
And-
brought the
Brandon.
Jordans.
And I'm about to, everybody had braids because of Iverson.
Yeah, street ball like and1 was around the time.
Yeah.
So like
got
being
braids
dope
with
on the
that.
court,
That's a fact.
that's crazy.
Shout out Iverson.
So I don't know. I do
Is
agree.
everyone,
I
I
think.
wanted to ask about sports real quick. Is everyone Lakers fans in LA?
Oh,
Man, hold on, y'all can't see it.
What did you say?
There's a Kobe mural right
Oh,
behind
Knicks.
you.
Okay, it's
hey,
different.
we'll put B-roll of the
No.
Kobe mural back here.
No, the Kobe, yo, he's sweating and everything.
Hey, talking about the Lakers. I went to my first Lakers game finally.
Oh, yeah. Bam, bam,
Lakers
bam.
Lakers dropped his flex bomb on them. Lakers lost, but you know, it was still cool to see. Like,
Alright, it's
AD
alright.
dropped like 40.
I went to the
Whoa, 40
crypto.com
40
arena.
piece. Shout out my guy AD.
Yeah, he was doing good. He was popping
You know?
threes like nothing. What are your like biggest sports memories at like an event? Let's go around. Like, what are your best or biggest?
Look,
You know,
this don't sound
you from
fun.
New York. Did you go to MSG a lot when you were younger, or?
I don't watch sports.
Damn,
It's a bunch of niggas chasing a ball.
man, how did I think
I
about it?
can't name you 5 players. I can name Michael Jordan, Kobe, and shit, but I don't watch.
Yeah, Michael
I
Jordan.
mean,
Yeah,
I don't
Man,
know.
I
that's
ain't
straight.
break it down
I
like
stopped
that.
watching sport. I stopped watching
Hell of an
sports only when I
analogy.
keep up with basketball. Barely.
I
Not
like
even
boxing, UFC, and shit like that. Yeah, but I don't really watch
Yeah.
basketball.
Well, I'm
Hey,
glad
man.
you mentioned that because guess
Shout
what?
out to Tyson Fury, you feel me?
Tyson Fury.
Yo, Jake Paul.
I'm glad you
Ran
mentioned.
up a bag.
I'm
I
glad
ain't
you
gonna
guys
hate on your
mentioned
money.
action sports because you mentioned UFC specifically. John Jones just won last
Just
night.
won last night too. After
first
4 or
round.
5 years not fighting. Or
2
3
minutes.
years, a couple
Dang,
First
years.
2 minutes.
Wow.
Couple years.
You got a bag.
What did you watch the fight?
Big bag.
I got that after.
You saw the clips though?
That's crazy.
Crazy. He did really
Shout out
good.
John Jones. He did it for the culture.
John Jones is crazy. Yo, he got that mean right. That mean right.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who else?
But don't forget about that mean left.
You know who else got the mean right though?
Yeah,
Will Smith.
What happened?
He
Nah, I ain't
Will
gonna
Smith
hold you,
is-
man.
like Chris Rock.
Check
Hey,
it. Chris
hey,
Rock's firing back
you
now. Did
talking
you
about
guys
when
see
he
this?
slapped
Seen
him?
that.
Chris Rock firing back.
Can you watch the
No.
movie to see him beat up or some shit?
Yeah,
What is he
or he's doing a stand-up set now where he says more along the lines of what everybody's saying, like, Drink Champs made fun of you, Nori made fun of you, this person made fun of you, that person, this person said you're a bitch, this person said, who'd you hit? The one person that can't beat you up. And
Hey,
he made a
getting
joke
on him?
about it. He built up. It was
Hey,
funny.
yo,
he
Chris
was
Rock,
getting
you
up.
selling yourself short, bro. I believe in you.
For real, Chris
I
Rock
believe
is
in you,
funny,
You a bitch,
bro.
yo, Will
I believe
Smith,
in
you a bitch ass nigga, cause your girl fucked everybody, and you wanna smack Chris Rock? Why you ain't smack August? Matter of fact, you know who
Why
fucked-
you ain't smack
Right.
August?
Why you ain't
Word.
smack
Should have
August?
smacked that
You
nigga
need
to
to smack
September.
yourself.
She adopted you as your son, and he was splacking.
That's crazy. But you know, it's all Hollywood, man. It's
Yeah,
all
man,
acting.
bro.
It's
It's all-
all tied in with
Yep.
money and marketing.
Right.
It's tied in. You know what I mean?
What-
Like, they're both great actors. Like, and then they get to.
I mean, but one's a comedian.
I
One's
No, he be acting.
Yeah.
Chris Rock be
I-
acting now.
Yeah. Also, this has
Hard.
no effect on my personal life, so I'm not never taking anything. It's just like all media. But yeah, no, I think it's crazy. I think it's cool that he's finally getting his lick back, finally
should.
being able to speak
Yeah,
his
he
truth or
should.
whatever. You know what I mean? And like he's doing it in a
he's
funny
touring,
way.
right? He's
Y'all gonna be
touring.
honest, if some nigga came up to my father and smacked the shit out of him like how Will Smith smacked him, and my father came up to me like, yo, Yala, throw away the trash. I'm like, you bitch ass nigga, you throw away the trash, nigga. Before I get Will Smith on you, nigga.
Yo, how do you think? Let's say this. How do you think? How you think the dynamic between Will Smith and his son changed, and his own son? Like, yeah, pause.
Hell
Like,
yeah,
we
nigga.
saw
My
you
father
put in
smacking
work.
shit out about it. I'll be scared of my father. Yo, smack
I
him.
think Will Smith was seen. I seen him more like a role model. Not seen him like just
But he had a smack
clownery.
him. He had a
Like,
smack him.
I feel like I love him. But I'm like, you in some weird stuff.
He
right
did
now.
some-
Cause his
Yeah.
bitch looked at him like,
Bro, he's like a-
nigga.
he's like a superhero
If
for,
you
like-
don't get up right now, no
like
pussy
his
for
swag,
3
but
weeks.
not Yeah, after that, you're like, yo, this is mad drama.
That
So-
pussy,
Right.
probably, that pussy
You know what
probably
I mean? Like,
bomb.
over
I ain't
It
gonna
has
lie.
to be for her.
That pussy has to be bomb.
For them to be doing all that,
For your bitch to
fuckery.
cheat on you
Yo,
20
that,
times,
that box must be crazy.
I don't even want it. I don't.
Let's do a double thing right now.
You know what?
What are some of your top? What are some of your top projects from Chris Rock? What are some of your top projects from Will Smith? Let's go around.
Pursuit of Happiness made me cry.
Pursuit of Happiness is crazy.
Men in Black.
Men in Black,
Men in Black,
classic.
Bad Boys.
Well, which
first
is
one.
the best? I think number 2 is the best.
Nah, the first
Miami. They're in the Miami.
Nah, the first.
The
one's
Jamaicans and shit, and the Haitians.
That one is good.
He likes Romeo Almost Died, but what's not in it?
What? Come on, man. Shout out Jet Li.
DMX.
Hey, wait, hold on. One time for my baby girl Leah.
I was gonna say Ashanti.
For me?
Aaliyah.
Nigga said
Ashanti. You know what's crazy?
Ashanti.
My whole life, I've always got those 2 names mixed up.
Yeah, you disrespectful.
I know.
One's alive and one's not.
But I do like Aaliyah, though. I love Aaliyah.
I didn't seem
You're
like
saying the best Will Smith project?
Or Chris Rock projects. So give us some Chris Rock. Y'all don't know Chris Rock projects?
Yeah, man. I mean, not to whatever. He jumped out with Longest Yard. He just did one. He just did one on Netflix where they're doing like how Hitler came to be, but like right before Hitler even knew who he was. Chris Rock's in it. Like it's in the 1930s. He's like
It's like Adam Sandler in it.
bro. It
shit,
has
too?
Christian Bale, has Robert De Niro at the end. Like he's kind of the guy
Yeah.
in it. Bro, it has everybody. It has that green girl from the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Zoe Saldana.
Bro, yeah, it's wild.
She's
That-
Dominican,
that's
too.
Denzel
She's Dominican,
Washington,
yeah.
Denzel Washington's
Dominican.
And you know
son.
she's the only actress that's in the top 2 selling movies of all time.
What movie is that?
Oh yeah, because she did
Avengers and Avatar.
Avatar.
I never seen Avatar. I feel like it's a bunch of whole Pocahontas.
Give us give me your thesis of what you think Avatar is.
Why the fuck it took 12 years to make a movie about Pocahontas?
Start us from the beginning. What is Avatar from the beginning, and walk us through what the movie is, y'all's version.
You know what it is, bro? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like movies that can't happen in real life.
You know
what I'm saying?
Like
Like-
that a little
But
bit.
that's like damn near all
I'm
the
kind of
movies.
like that a little
Nah, nigga, cause Scarface.
That's why I
can't
stopped
happen in
watching
real life.
Fast and the Furious. These motherfuckers is wild and they jumping out of 30
I like
30
Spider-Man,
floors and landing inside of a car. I'm like, yo.
We've talked about this
make
on
it make
previous
sense.
episodes, but it's so funny. Like
Make it
everybody
make
has the same.
sense.
So let me ask y'all, or you, Dreddy, being from LA, how was it when the first one came out? Like, did that change like
Fast
the
and the
race?
Furious?
When the racing culture was it actually
my
like that?
God,
Like the first one?
Fast and the Furious, bro, I was a kid.
But like, was the
I was
racing
a
culture in
kid.
LA really like that? Like
What?
the Asian or like the
Oh,
Asian
hell yes.
gangs and
Hell
shit.
no.
Like,
Damn, well, in Long Beach,
For
that
real?
shit is real. That shit is
You
real.
that ass?
Yo, man, I ain't gonna hold you.
Lying as
Nah,
ass.
yo, I ain't been to too many cities like, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have, but it's just like, Long Beach is one of those cities where, like, I can't even lie. The Asians is gangster.
I'm saying, was there like
Yeah,
an Asian
yeah.
or racing culture?
Yeah.
Was it like a racing culture with like modded cars and shit? Like they were doing drag races on the street? Like, do you remember seeing that
I
as a
want to
kid?
say it was just all cultures though, for sure. Everybody was just partaking in the heavy on like the JDM.
Right.
You know what I'm
JDM,
saying?
I remember that. People
I,
used to-
shit, I used to have like
Stickers on your backpack
Yeah, I
and
used to have
shit.
a Scion TC with a double air intake and
Oh,
shit.
word.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to have that
Yeah,
bitch
back
dropped
on there, yeah.
low as hell.
With the fucking
with
booming
the-
system.
with the booming system, with the little 10 in the back seat. I used to have the red LED lights in the bottom and shit like
Sick.
that.
Yo, over there in Florida, bro, Orlando.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
no.
a big scene. That's a big scene
Oh
over
my
there.
God,
We have
bro.
something called
What?
La Fiebre, and it's like a whole ass like they go to different
Well, we got
spots
a lot of
around
Latin
the
culture
city.
that go
La
hard.
Fiebre?
La Fiebre.
A lot
Yeah.
of Puerto Ricans
Yeah, that
go
means
really
sick.
hard.
That's what it's called. That's what they call it.
Here too?
Yeah.
Like heavy.
Bro, like motherfuckers will put their
Dominicans too, all of them.
like tie like toys, like little plushies and shit to the, you know what I mean, to the exhaust and shit like that.
Yeah.
How do y'all see Florida?
Yeah, what's the perspective of
I ain't
Florida
never
from you
been
guys?
to really like it's like
But
it's
being
Miami,
from-
You went
even
to-
Florida. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying? Like,
but it's-
like Miami. Well,
Listen,
obviously,
this is
obviously,
crazy.
it is no shit.
Right.
But it's like, let's be real. Like Miami is
It's the bad cousin.
It's a son. You feel
It's
me?
You know
bad
how,
cousin.
how I
It's-
say it?
It's the bad cousin.
You know why the bad cousin? It's the good cousin.
I love
This how I
It's the
compare it.
great cousin.
I love
Hell,
it.
But it's dangerous.
Miami, yeah.
Nah,
Miami's
that's.
This how I
I'll
compare
go
it.
tomorrow.
Hey, I'll go right now.
Yeah, I'll go right now.
Yeah, Miami's fire. Miami's beautiful.
I love Miami.
It's kind of like here a little bit. You get it.
I was at 2 years
You actually
ago.
get that vibe, like the Pueblos and little Spanish houses. You get that vibe.
Yeah,
You actually, it's very similar.
So I would say yeah.
Only no mountains. That's
But the thing is, like, I feel like Miami is not a true representation of all of Florida. Because I feel like Central Florida
it's the
and
back
down,
cousin.
Central Florida and down to Miami is like kind of the same. But then if you go like above Orlando, you get into like the hillbillies and shit.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Hey,
So
get
that's
real
like,
hick and shit.
well, Ricans is like stopped at like Central
No,
Florida.
you get blacks.
Y'all
you get
consider
heavy.
Florida the South or the East?
South.
So you asked around some people, they say East.
No,
I say I'm from the South. I say I'm from the South.
I think it's
South.
East?
It's East.
I think
It's like
we're
Southeast.
mixed. We're mixed.
It's literally
It's
Southeast.
both. It's Southeast.
But see, but I think
No,
I
because-
think if you from Miami or then again, it's my opinion.
Yeah.
I think if you from Miami or Orlando type shit, it's like southeast. But even then, like
No,
that's what I'm saying.
people-
Miami specifically, bro. Like you even peep, like motherfuckers from Miami don't have that southern twang.
Yeah,
to them, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No.
Because they're all
You know what I
people.
mean?
So
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Then you meet somebody
Heck
from
no.
like Broward or
Yeah.
like you
They
know what
got
I'm saying?
that,
Yeah, you go a little higher. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's just a
Motherfuckers
little
are
bit
that-
higher.
Yeah.
And then you go higher. Yo, you go higher, you go right back
Yeah.
into it. Atlanta.
Now you
Yeah.
try to
You just go right
Yeah,
back.
no, bro, that's
Yeah,
a big thing that like Florida slang. You know, people really be talking
Well,
like
what
that.
it is like Florida became like a hub too on the lower side because a lot of New Yorkers, people from Connecticut, Jersey.
Yes,
they-
that's what I was
yo,
gonna say.
that's where they rep East Side a lot.
So all
They're
their
from the
families
East.
came down and then
So
like
it is
started
like-
having kids and shit, and
Yeah,
now like
'cause in
we
RPI
have like the New York slang and shit like that. We know all about like a lot about New York and shit. 'cause
Oh,
we
like,
be
check
traveling
this out. You say
back
if
and
you
forth,
come to
but
the
then
pod at
like
our-
we also down south where we know like
Yeah.
you know
Everything.
all the
Yeah,
southern shit too.
crazy.
So it's like a big mixing pot.
weird.
So I don't. I always say I'm from the south, but like I recognize I'm from the East Coast. You know what I mean?
And then it's like getting money in New York. They either move to New Jersey or they move to Miami or they move to Florida.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yo,
That's
hold
good.
on. I just need y'all to know. If y'all in Dykeman, hit República.
República.
That's the best part of it.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, that's
That's a
crazy.
rooftop bar.
Rooftop.
Republica, yeah, go there.
That's I love
What's
rooftop bars.
what's your other go to spots in New York? Cause I be going there a lot. We record everywhere.
Yes.
Yo,
Oh, and LES, let me know. Let me know
Yo,
where
man,
at.
LES.
Where at
Molly
LES?
make her sweat.
Where?
She don't
I
want
don't
to
even
rest.
know.
Where at my
Casamigo rap.
We must have.
I be in LES all the time.
What's the party called?
Who?
The LES.
So, but then there's people who will do that, and that's like kind of like
Like the
where
niggas
they,
at Hollywood Boulevard, they see white people walking by. Fuck you!
oh yeah,
fucker!
yeah. What do they call? Oh, the Israelites.
Y'all niggas be wildin'.
Everywhere.
Yo, I see a
We
white
got
person
some
walk by,
women
they be wildin'. White niggas is
Oh,
wildin'.
yeah.
His business was McDonald's. Fuck you!
They dress in like
What
the whole.
happened 40 years ago?
Whoa.
Yeah, right.
Yo.
The whole medieval.
Whoa, who?
Colonizer!
It's
Colonizer!
like-
Colonizer!
Wait,
Colonizer!
break this down for me. Break this down for me.
So it's like Israelites is like a group of
They be
people
wildin'.
Yeah, I've seen
who
that.
are like very.
They're religious.
I don't want to say pro-black because that's not the word.
They're religious.
Because they're like what do they call it? It has to do like a religious thing.
It's ignorance.
But really like like.
You
Like,
say we're getting canceled.
if any of us pass by, like they're screaming at us.
No, you know what one nigga told me?
Crazy.
Don't shave your beard, king. Your beard is your crown. I said, nigga, in my mind, I was just nigga, shut the fuck up.
That's crazy.
My Uber driver told me that.
That's
I ain't gonna lie to
crazy
you.
that they like that out there. Wow, that's
Yeah,
wild. I never
wow,
experienced
yeah.
that.
You gotta. Oh, I'm gonna take
But
you
they
back
told me
on
that
my
about my
drive.
hair. They didn't tell me that about no
Yo,
beard.
Nico's
Oh,
like,
what
I'm
they say about
gonna
your
take
hair?
Yeah, they said it was a crown.
Oh wow.
Them niggas
Wow.
get no pussy.
you. Yo,
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Can Israelites have sex?
They
oh,
fuck
you
each
mean
other.
in the religion? I don't know.
They better
I have
come
no
for us
idea.
for this
actually.
one.
Hey, yo, you Puerto Rican, right?
Yeah.
You Dominican, right?
Yep.
Do y'all consider yourself Afro-Latino?
I don't. I think my dad is.
No, I'm talking about you. Do you
Um,
consider yourself Afro-Latino?
So here's the thing. And this is like a really sticky one. I'm glad that you brought this up. I love to talk about this, right? When you see someone like my dad, right?
It's crazy. You seen his dad?
Never.
Okay, so
Wow.
I'm
He
gonna
showed you
pull.
a picture.
Oh, bro, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. He's black.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does.
right. If someone sees
Dude with
him,
the
the
dreads.
first thing they're gonna think is he's either black
But
or
he's
Jamaican,
not. But he's
right?
not Latino, right?
He
No, he
is.
is.
He,
He
he
is.
moved
Full-blown
from Puerto
speaks
Rico.
Spanish and
Born and
everything.
raised in Puerto Rico. Moved here when he was 18 years old. Right. Right. So so that's one thing, right? And then the other side, like I told you earlier, my mom is a white woman with green eyes and red hair. So it's like I feel kind of like wrong to say like, oh, I'm Afro-Latino. All of a sudden now, the last few years, people brought up this word. For my whole life, I've just told people I'm Puerto Rican, right?
It's a new word.
Right. So, but I'm not ignorant to acknowledge that. So, like my grandma is very dark. My dad is very dark. You know, we were just listening to Tego earlier. You know what I mean? There's people out that, like, even from Dominican Republic, right? We live with or grow up around a lot of people who are all different shades and stuff. So, my to answer your question, I think it's like I let whoever's like sees me, whatever my perspective of, you know, that's what I am to you.
You know, I'm Dominican.
Right.
My first language is Spanish, and I know my ancestors is African, right?
Right.
but I don't know them niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I still eat mango, tostones, chicharrón de
I
pollo,
don't know.
chimichurri.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, some people.
I love my black people though.
You know, my great,
everybody.
I saw a picture when I went to DR. I was 14. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
My great grandpa was like super black, bro.
Yeah.
And my great grandmother looks Indian. I look Indian. My mom's was from Salvador. She looks Indian.
So you consider yourself Afro-Latino?
You know what? It's funny you asked that because I've never been asked that. And over there, like in Florida, it's actually like it's a thing.
Yeah.
Mad people are like that. But looking at the roots, technically, you know, I am, but I don't really say that I am. I don't think people.
Yeah.
I think people be
It's
like,
just a new
for
thing.
me, if you're asking me, I'm like, bro, I don't know what
You know
I
where I
am.
put
People think I'm Indian.
You know where I put this term?
So I don't know. I'm
You
like,
know where I put that? I put that
To,
in the
like, convince
Latinx.
people.
I put that in the Latinx
What is
category.
that?
you
exactly.
fall
It's
in
just
there.
like another
But
thing.
you fall in there. If you look back, like
I
you
heard
look
Latin.
back,
Yeah.
you
Like,
could.
no,
That's a
I'm
new
saying.
term too.
Yeah,
Yo,
it's just
but
a whole
then,
other
then
new
his
thing,
mom's,
man.
his mom's is white.
It's just a bunch of different ways to try
Yeah,
to label
yeah,
us. It's really
His mom's is white.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So it's like what?
Look, and I think it's just this conversation of race and color and stuff like that is mostly like an American thing, bro. If we all check
Exactly.
it,
outside of this
we're
country, none of
American.
that shit fucking
if
matters.
if we go to Mexico,
No, it
we're
kinda
American.
matter.
If we go to Europe, we're American.
It do, but it's not an
I
issue
feel you, I
like it
feel
is
you,
here.
I feel
You
you,
feel
I
me?
feel you,
Like if you
100%,
think about it,
yeah,
if you think about it,
yeah.
white people really only
Yeah.
exist in America.
You know,
Yeah.
You feel me?
yeah,
Outside of
yeah.
America, it's not a white person.
It's a pot.
It's a Croatian.
It's a pot.
Yo,
It's
bro,
a
look,
Russian.
in
I
New
get
York,
that.
look,
You know
yo,
what I'm
in
saying?
New York, the Puerto Ricans and Dominicans are against each other, right? But if you go to Puerto Rico, they love Dominicans. If you go to DR,
Bro.
they love Puerto Ricans.
Bro,
but in the
it's
United States,
crazy.
they separate y'all. Oh, I don't want to be. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
we mix. Hey, in Orlando,
we got
we
weird.
mix.
We got weird,
Y'all,
right?
in New York, y'all
It's
be doing
weird,
some
right?
crazy shit. I don't know
Yo,
why.
I think our generation.
One
I'm trying to
island away
whatever.
from each other beefing and shit.
How old are you?
Huh? I'm 31.
I'm right there. Like,
Damn these
yo,
politics.
yo,
Damn these politics.
Yo,
Damn.
listen to this. Yo, we're the generation that between like the old school
My man,
where
my-
it does
my-
matter, and the new where they don't care and it's
Yeah,
not,
we
not
really do
no
not care,
balance.
yeah.
Y'all
And there's no
edit that out,
balance.
edit that out.
We're like the last. You know, the last stuff
Right.
from like 15 to 30.
Yeah, I mean, look, man, I love all my island people.
Sure.
I love all my island people. I love
Love our
Haitians.
food.
I love Jamaicans.
Cubans,
I think
Colombians.
the special part about having our culture and being where we're from is that when we're like, I think we talked about this recently. When we're out in places like this in LA, when we come across another islander, it's like, oh, really? Like,
Primo.
yeah,
Primo.
right? Like, damn, like. We made it out here, bro. There's not too much of us all the way over here on this side of the country. So I think it's dope. I wish that.
I will say this because I've been thinking about this. I was like, I need my family to cook the food and the culture. I can't grow up on that where I'm from, bro.
Right.
Like I'm trying. my grandma's getting
no,
old.
I gotta tell you about
I'm trying to learn the
Thanksgiving.
recipes.
Oh, tell us about
I'm trying-
how does
as a
a
man, I'm trying to
Mexican
learn
Thanksgiving
recipes.
go?
Oh no, I
Yo,
gotta tell you.
man.
I gotta tell you
It's
about
still going on right now.
No, it's still going on, but
The
no.
kind of salad that never ends.
No, I gotta tell you
Yo.
about the Thanksgiving my man's invited me to.
Okay,
Bro.
it was a Dominican one.
Yeah, no, it was a Caucasian one. I ain't,
Oh, they had the
Yo, he
hey,
said that.
hey,
It's
they had the
funny.
hill green bean casserole.
I ain't never been to one of those. Yeah, hey, shout out my people. You feel me?
How
Y'all,
was
you know,
it?
y'all like mayonnaise. I don't like mayonnaise.
Oh.
Man.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Check it.
Nah,
I'm not.
I
Look,
can't get
I'm gonna
that
say
one.
this.
But look, hold on.
I always vouch for white people because my mom cooks great, and I never understood like when people. I didn't know this joke until I was older, and I saw it like on. Like my mom used this seasoning and shit. I don't know what people talk
She used to
about.
slap. Yeah, she used to
Yeah,
slap.
but when we went to, we was eating the turkey, and they cut the turkey into pieces. They gave him a plate, me a plate, and when I was biting it, nigga, the turkey was still screaming, "Ah!" on my plate, nigga. On my plate.
Put me in for
Ah! I was like, "Oh!" I looked at my
Yo.
man. I was like, "What's good with this nigga? Be eating dead yet?"
That shit
Yo,
was so
had the
dry,
feather?
bro. That shit was
That,
so
the gravy
dry.
didn't save it.
No, wait,
Gravy.
what?
The gravy didn't save
bro.
it?
The gravy,
Gravy, no gravy.
all of that shit.
Oh,
is,
they used the gravy.
bro, the mac and cheese.
Here,
Was
y'all put a
awful.
little bit of
I
spice.
started
Salt,
thinking.
pepper.
I
He said
started.
the mac and cheese
Salt.
was awful.
You know what I'm saying? I started.
Oh yeah, no, that's a given for sure.
Word, I was
I would
like,
expect that.
It was more mac than cheese.
It was disrespectful.
imagine.
More mac than cheese.
What was it? I was like, not so long ago.
That wasn't
But shout out to my white
Thanksgiving.
people. I love y'all
Yo,
niggas, B.
You know, I was like, yo, if I ate this shit growing up for
Yo.
18 years, I'd want to shoot up a school too, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Oh,
it's a
man,
joke.
we got 2 minutes.
It's a joke,
Alright, man, damn.
Listen, man, I
That's
think
hilarious.
I think this has been a very funny ass
Eventful,
episode.
yeah. Heck yes, it's dope.
I think you guys got to check out Seafood Diet. I had these two fools on there also trying foods and giving their perspective on it. And we were kind of freezing out there in fucking Pomona.
Freezing.
Like, what'd you guys think about that?
And we saw the snow in the mountains.
And we saw the snow in the mountains. What was your takeaway from that? Doing that?
It was a dope experience, but I just didn't like the nigga that was Billie Jeaning in the middle of the show.
Oh, the one that wanted to dance with you?
Yeah.
Hey, right when we got to this place, there's like a dance thing.
Yo.
Bro, I swear to God.
Yeah, he was there saying,
No.
You're about to get in
a guy
it?
comes, remember this shit, Jordan? A guy comes, he goes,
Oh, that was
he's
crazy.
pointing, and then I was like, he's like, yo, I think that guy was a dancer. He's like, nah, he's talking to somebody behind me. And we think he is. He walks up and he's like trying to like grab Rihanna, like, come dance with me. Come dance. He's like, come dance. And then he's like doing one of these, like, hey.
He wanted a square dance with the
Bro, this is not a joke.
Square
He was
dance.
there. I was being nice to him. I was like, nah.
He's letting him not easy to like, nah. And then you see him like dancing, like,
But he kept pushing it, like, come on. I was like, nigga, no.
Now you know, like, when girls get
You
hit
said
on
stay
all
with
day,
Chelsea.
every day.
I felt like a girl getting hit on.
Yo, that you
No,
sound
no,
your
thank
yo,
you. I
that
got a man. Thank you.
was, that was your chance to do a reel right there.
I was scared, bro.
Damn, yeah. I
His
feel
face
that.
was just
That would have been hilarious for the episode, but nah, that was like,
Yala was
that was
mortified.
crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Like, yo, let's get that. Yo, let's
Remember,
get
I
that.
was like, yo, I think he's talking to Dreddy. He looked at me like, I'm talking to
No, just like that.
He said, I know
I
what
think
I
I'm done.
want,
We already
and I'm
think
going to
of
get what I want.
I likes what I see.
I likes what I see.
We can do this the easy way.
Oh, it's crazy because that's exactly what I was thinking about. You funny. That's like,
Look, man, I freaking love you guys. You guys are amazing, man. I'm glad that I met y'all.
man,
Honestly,
this is dope, man.
like, 2016 to now, yo, I'm glad y'all got to meet Richie and shit. Yo, Richie for being a co-host on the episode. I'm gonna give y'all the camera real quick. Let's start with Mr. Rich here. Give us some shit, some things we got coming up soon, or things
man,
we got coming up soon.
bro? Yo, we got a lot coming up. First of all this content's dropping, everything's dropping.
Yes, sir.
RPL TV.
Yes, sir.
You know, Suave and Friends are Fusion. So show love. Yo, we're just gonna do just content after content, doing reels, everything. All of it's LA.
Yep.
So y'all get on this journey with us. You know what I mean? Y'all already know about me.
We outside.
RPL.
What you got coming up, Mr. Yala?
I'll be honest.
Where can they reach you? Where can they reach you
listen,
too?
I don't even gotta introduce myself, and if y'all don't know me, y'all go know me. You heard? And if I ever feel down, misguided, and unmotivated, it's always one word for letters.
wait, but hold on. But you know what it is? Because you got to do better.
Yeah, facts. And listen, you gotta thank God every day because you could have been ugly, and you're not.
But you're not.
So you gotta thank God every day.
Yeah, I mean, life already hard
Life
enough as
really
it
hard.
is.
You know how hard it is for ugly people?
Come on.
They can't get jobs, EBT,
You know what I'm saying?
SBA, PPP loans,
You know
nothing.
what I'm saying? Cheeks.
Give me another acronym.
NAN.
There we go.
That ass niggas. But listen, we got Suave in the building.
It's a lifestyle.
We got my nigga Richie in the fucking cut, you heard? And we outside. We
Where can they
inside.
reach
We
Oh, we
inside.
Yeah,
outside.
we outside.
Hey, where can they reach you, y'all? Where can they reach you?
Yo, listen, Instagram is at CRTLYALA. But y'all already follow me.
With what about the YouTube?
Is the Yala Network. You heard? On YouTube. But y'all already subscribe.
Anything coming up? Anything interesting you got coming up that people want to see? Anything you got scheduled that they need to?
Just stay tuned, man.
But
I don't even want to say too much. Just stay tuned, cause yo, listen. When y'all see my videos, man, women, y'all gonna get hard. And if a bitch don't have
Hey,
listen. And if girls can't get hard.
Hey,
yo.
Listen. Girls can't get hard, but y'all click gonna get hard.
Oh my god.
Y'all can blur it out. I don't give a
Oh
fuck.
my god.
Dreddy dropping the mixtape, fire. You heard? You heard?
Hey, Mr. Dreddy, what you got coming up, brother? Where can the people reach you? This is your camera right here, man.
Man.
Where can they reach you? What you got coming up? Leave us with
Man.
something.
Yo, the people could reach me, you know what I'm saying? My IG.
He a barber, celebrity barber.
Celebrity barber. Best barber on motherfucking Melrose. Best barber in Los Angeles.
Celebrity
Best
barber.
barber in
You know what I'm
California.
saying? The mayor of Melrose.
The mayor of
You gotta
Melrose.
relax.
double M.
The mayor
Double
of
M.
the Rose.
All we know is M's.
Mayor of the Rose. I like that one
You know
better.
what I'm saying?
Mayor of the Rose.
Yeah, at Dreddy, the GOAT. That's DRETTI, the GOAT. First name Dreddy, last name GOAT.
Oh no, go to this. That's a goat right there. You heard?
That's gonna be the beginning of the episode.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yo, hold on. My man
We
just
gotta
dropping
go,
a
we
tape
gotta
coming
go.
soon. Don't sleep on him. This nigga's Travis
Well,
Scott
I
who?
mean, we ain't gonna talk too
Hey,
much about that.
can we throw a song over the outro?
Yeah, man, we might be able to do
Okay,
something.
we'll
We
see.
might not, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure it out.
Look, man.
We're gonna make it make sense.
I'm really proud of all of us, man.
Word.
Just to see over the last shit. Like I said, we 7 years in now of
Is it?
really all knowing each other.
Is
Yeah,
it?
2016.
And
It's
you
coming
doing
up
your
seven.
thing
Going
too,
to
my
seven,
nigga.
yeah.
And I'm letting you know right now, bro, if anybody tries to bring you down, it's because they're already below you, you heard? Don't
Damn.
forget that.
I really
Damn, that was a
crazy.
bar.
Alright.
That's a
Alright, we
bar.
go. good.
Don't get mad when niggas hate.
on that,
Niggas,
on that
it comes
word,
with it.
It comes with-
on that note, we're gonna look at this camera over here. We're all gonna point at the camera. We're gonna say Suave and Friends on the count of 3. Is that cool?
Let's go.
Come on.
1, 2, 3.
Suave friends. Yep.
Never know.
All right, bet. Yo.
Yo, I think, hey, we gonna get